I didn't realize my roommate was sabotaging me until I moved out and everything suddenly stopped going wrong. When I first met her, she seemed perfect. Clean, organized, quiet. We got along easily, which honestly felt like luck because I'd heard so many roommate horror stories. For the first few weeks, everything was fine. Then small things started happening. I remember missing an important assignment deadline because my laptop wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. It worked fine earlier that day, but that night it just kept disconnecting. I blamed the internet. A few days later, I overslept and missed a quiz. My alarm didn't go off. I checked my phone later and saw it had somehow been turned off. I told myself I must have done it in my sleep. Stuff like that kept happening. Not huge things, just small inconveniences. My notes would go missing. My charger would disappear right when I needed it. My clothes would sometimes smell weird, like they hadn't been washed properly. It sounds stupid now, but at the time, I kept finding normal explanations. I remember thinking I'm just being careless. She would even help me sometimes. Like one time I was panicking because I couldn't find my USB with a project on it. She calmly helped me search the room and eventually found it under my bed. I thanked her. Looking back, that moment makes me feel sick. Things got worse during midterms. I kept messing up. Late submissions, missed emails, wrong files uploaded. It didn't feel like me anymore. I've always been organized. At one point, I actually started wondering if something was wrong with me. The turning point happened by accident. I came back to the apartment early one day because my class got canceled. She wasn't expecting me. The door to my room was slightly open. At first, I thought nothing of it, but when I stepped inside, I froze. She was standing next to my desk, holding my phone. For a second, neither of us said anything. She didn't even look surprised. She just slowly placed it back down and said, "I thought it was mine." That didn't make sense. Our phones were completely different. I didn't argue. I just nodded like it was normal. But something in me shifted after that. That night, I stayed awake longer than usual. Around 2 a.m., I heard movement. Soft, careful. My door creaked open slightly. I kept my eyes closed. I felt her step inside. She didn't touch anything immediately. She just stood there for a few seconds. Then I heard it, my bag zipper opening, something small being moved. Then silence. And the door closing again. I moved out 2 weeks later without telling her in advance. I didn't confront her. I didn't ask questions. I just left. And the strangest part? Since then, nothing goes missing anymore. My alarms work. My deadlines are fine. Everything is normal again. Which is exactly what scares me the most.